Alright everyone, we are back and we're going to continue to see if we can get steel going. Hopefully we can, but we'll see. I only made it so far earlier just because of time and whatnot. We'll see how far I can make it tonight and we'll go from there. Okay? Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, I need to get my stream up so I can watch for chat and stuff as well. Hang on just a second. Let's see. Tonight. Okay. And we'll go. Hopefully that doesn't create a weird loop echo. Okay, we are going to have... We're going to be bringing down the coal to the iron. I'm already doing exactly what I didn't want to do. We need a foundry factory. So we should decide where we're going to put that. 5 foundries. And I think I needed the stuff for the foundries. Yeah, I needed those frames. So these are going to be a little more than 1 wide apiece. Oh, okay. So I need 50 modular frames and more rotors. We've got to go get that. That's priority number 1 at this point. And, since I don't have modular frames being created, I'm going to have to handcraft those real quick. I'm going to have to see what we need for the jump legs too. Because this is a long ways. And maybe what we need to do is set up a main base. Or, yeah, somewhere where we can bring everything into in this area. All of this, all these supplies, everything here. Maybe it is something right around this area here. Oh, this could hurt. Oh, no it didn't. I used the Satisfactory, what is this called? The Satisfactory modeler that you can get free in Steam to kind of lay out what I wanted to do. And then I've just been thinking about how I want everything to look. And the modeler is pretty cool. It gives you an idea of how many systems of each type you're going to need, and what the outputs and inputs are going to look like, and what it's going to produce, and it's very handy that way. I was trying to use some of the websites, and just the advertisements of it were so intrusive with everything. I want to use this modeler instead. I much preferred it. So I said we needed 50 of these, which is going to be plates and rods. I'm going to need more plates and more rods. I don't know how many we have. I don't think this will be enough. but we can always make more too. Okay, let's get these 50 done real quick. Well, 49, I guess. So we'll get the, it's really like 4.6 that I need to utilize all of the coal that I have available. Since I'm splitting off some coal for the black powder to be able to make the obelisks, I can only do so much steel, but it's enough. Just to give you an idea of what I'm looking at, I'll bring that modeler over into screen. So what I'm working on right now, this is it, by the way. What I'm working on right now is this portion here on the bottom, where we've got the sulfur, the coal, the 3030 coming in to the two assemblers here, and we're going to send that to storage, but eventually that'll go to another assembler here to make the obelisks. And then I can send some off to the awesome sink if I need to, just for more tickets. And then we're getting the 4 iron nodes going, and that's going to make some iron plates, steel pipes, steel beams. Then we'll add in another couple of normal copper nodes, which will let us get to the wiring over here. And then they will have the versatile frames, and that'll be everything we need for the space elevator. This up here is kind of what we have going on with the old base, but it doesn't, the numbers don't all work out the same. I'm not saving as much, so I kind of wanted to redo all of that and build it into factories and everything. But that's essentially what that's looking like right now. And yeah, we've got more than our frame amount, so did I overdo it? Very possibly. Rotors. We need rotors now. And that is being produced over on the other side. I want to be able to get around my factories better, not have to jump over all these belts and everything, which is part of the reason why I got the catwalk pieces, so I can plan things out better that way. We'll just grab 2 stacks of those, and I'm over here. I might as well go put up the greenery, the biofuel stuff. This will come in handy later. Oh, and I've got iron and raw iron and copper. Let's just make that into something useful. A little more wood. And I'll need to grab some rods. This is what we harvested from clearing out those nodes. I'm still not too sure what to do as a central storage base location and everything that I want to put in there. It would be nice not to have to run all around the map. We'll get the dimensional storage at some point. We need to go down and get that SAM. I do have a better weapon. We could probably do that soon too, but I do want to get the steel going first. That is my first priority right now. We'll get these ingots done. And then, should I just go ahead and turn those into the rods? I don't really need the copper for anything. Maybe I'll just store them real quick. You know, just put them in here for the time being. I don't need to do anything with it. We want everything automated. Okay. Rods. And off we go. Loop around this corner, and then I think it's a straight shot. I have to go up that hill. Now, how would you guys do this? Would you build individual factories out at the locations, kind of like what I'm thinking about doing? Would you bring those into a centralized spot? Or would you, like, spaghetti factory like I did my first initial base just to get that going? Like, I want to redo that. That's just going to be time. And I want to redo it on stream. Sometimes it might be easier to do things off stream though, so I don't know. I mean, right now I'm thinking if I'm playing, I might as well be streaming. Okay, here we go. We're getting down here now. So we're going to want to send the outputs over there. So if I want to do 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not really enough space for what I'm wanting to do. I could take it up. Come off the lip. I could bring it out here. I've got that limestone I don't want to lose. I could start it all out here and try to make it work. There's our ramp, so we'll be bringing everything in down here. I could do it over here. I could, like, say I'm gonna start it this way, right? 3 deep, 7 long. Where else can I go? Let me pick this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can do it like here to here, like this direction, right? I mean, I need 5 of them. I could put it, if I did it here, that's going to give us more room one way. Sorry about that, my cat came to visit. He jumped right up on top of the keyboard and mouse. Messed all that up. He's a cutie though. Put it down this side. Just trying to figure out how I want it to look. Right. I haven't tried to practice this at all. We're gonna need to run everything in from the back. If I had a factory wall here, this doesn't give me any room to really move around. I could take the factory wall to the end. I feel like I could give myself a little more space. So let's go with, I'm going to take it over that way and that way. Right, one. This is a pretty good walkway between them. I don't think it needs anything else. All right, let's just line them up. 3, 4, and this would be our 5th one. Right. Decent walkway on that side, decent walkway on this side. I can, in theory, readjust these to point in. Do this one as well. Now, these each need 45. Right, steel ingots, 45 in. So if I set this and copy the settings, I should be able to go to each of these and paste the settings. Right, and I think if I look at this now, yeah. So these are going to be producing 60. To get my 45 out of here. 120 merge, 90. So we'll merge these. If I split one and then merge, I'll have the 90. So I can do like a splitter on this guy back here. We need to mark one. Or should I split this one? Maybe I should split that one. Inside, if I bring it in, okay, let's just say I'm going to bring it in here. See, this is where it's like, oh, I don't actually have the room I thought I did. Because then I'm limiting myself to having to jump between everything again. And it would be nice just to be able to walk behind it somewhat. So let's move this forward. Production. Let's take it to Is that right on the line? Pretty close to it. Is that enough? Is that enough space? I want to take it one more further. I want them to be right there. Okay. We're going to split here. We'll split there. We'll come into both of these. This is going to be 90 in. And so to get 90 in, I'm going to need to merge half and half. So I'm going to split this one. Alright, so 60 split into 2. We're going to have 30 and 30. Then we'll merge this guy this direction. So my type 1 belt there. That's 90, so I need a type 2 conveyor here. Oh, what is that? The type 2 conveyor here. 90 going in. Alright. And then we need another 90 here. So I'm going to do the same thing on this side. So we're split. We're going to split going in. Oh, I need to move these forward. Okay. Like, this doesn't seem to be lining up right. Okay, we're getting there, right? And the last one, so I think I'm going to do it on these next two. I'm going to do it the same way. We'll do it here. We'll split on this side. We'll go here and here. See, I just never have enough room for this. I could have moved this back. Because I won't be able to really just kind of like put a wall here. It's just going to be another open, flat base unless I encompass everything in here. Which, I mean, I could do. Make an irregular building shape and just pop everything into one spot. Well, let's see about getting these rotated around. Like there, perhaps. And this is again 60, so about right. Oh, I can almost just put that through, huh? Okay, we have a little bit of a curve on that. This is our 60. If I bring that up this way to over, it does not line up. If I put it this way, it does not line up. So I'm thinking, yikes, we're just gonna angle it over here and do the best we can. Okay, and we wanted to merge these. That's a long run, isn't it? Do I have that? Yeah, I do. Oh, okay, merge these two lines. Okay. So we have another 120 coming here. Now we're going to need our Mark II belt. $120. We've got another 30 here. If we split that 120 in half, we'll get 60. Okay, so let's bring that in. That's our splitter. So this last one here, we're going to bring in so our Mark II belt is going to come in here. We're going to split 60 directly into there. and then we're going to merge that's overkill, isn't it? We're going to merge our... Did I do this right? Let's see. 4 nodes. Well, we only need 210. We're going to have more than we need. So this one's going to get overloaded, which will be fine. That's very cool looking. Man, look at that. That looks great. Okay, and then we need our merger for this one. Do I just put it on top? No. But I don't have a way to get that there. So I'm almost thinking I need to do it like this. So the other 30 is coming in here. The other 60 is coming in there. And the 90 that's not right. Is that right? All right. We've got 60 coming down, splitting. $60 coming down, 60 coming out. That splits here and here. 30 goes to 90, splits down there. We get 45, 45, 30 here. We're taking that 120, we're splitting it, so 60 goes in there, which is overkill. 60 comes in here, merges with the other half of this 60. So that's 90. It goes into there and splits into 2, 45 and 45. Okay. Now we just need our coal. Just going to be up here. And that's a big line too, right? One line isn't going to do. And why am I remerging these lines? Because this is a 120 that I pulled 15 off of, right? So 120 down, split into 60s, 60 split again into 30s. I'm sending 30 over here, and I'm splitting it again for both of these, 15 and 15, which I'm then merging to go into a, okay, so we take 30 off of our 120. We have 90 coming down. So if I select the belt, I should be able to change it to the Mark II. Okay. Let's see. Foundations. Alright, let's cut some of these down. And vámonos. Okay, and we'll bring this one down here. Well, that's pretty good. Whoops. Not really what I wanted, but this will work. I can bring this down underneath twice. Bring it out once. Which I believe is going to be higher than that. So we can bring our lift, bring that down here. Okay, mark one lift. We'll bring it up. I'm just gonna go with that. That's too low. We will throw a splitter up on top of this one. Let's remove this one. There we go. Over. And then we can do, is that enough? Oh, we're not even in line. I think that's good. And I don't have the plates to complete the job. Oh, I was worried about that. Alright, well, let's get the power situation going. Really not that happy with the layout that I've come up with. Send you up there, send you over there. I'm going to need a lot more practice in base building, or factory building in this case. So I think I'm probably going to end up doing some of that offline, tearing down, rebuilding, so I get some can't speak, familiarity with it. Familiarity? Yeah. And see what kind of infrastructure I can build and see if I can get a feel for what layout should be. Because, yeah, it's just not coming intuitively to me. We'll do this one here. Tell me I didn't block anything. Okay, I put it in between. I can do that. And one more. Just pop that here. Now, we can get power to everything. Can we? Do I have enough juice for this? I'm going to be increasing everything 100 watts down here. And this is already running. Yeah, I can do it. Okay. Do I have the stuff on me to make the other plates? I might. Let's make ourselves a, oops, not that, a crafting bench real quick. Let's see if I can make them. I think we needed 15 total. Perfect. It's moving in pretty quick. Maybe we should see some coming down here. Okay. These, of course, aren't working because I didn't reset them all. Now that's moving nice and smooth. We're producing 45. So I'm going to need some more of these for a short belt into a storage unit. Yeah, well, hopefully that'll be enough. Because I am seriously lacking supplies. So we're going to put our storage unit here. And we're going to put our merger right over here. Alright. We're going to see if we have enough to do this. 45 in. 45 in. Okay, so with that, we'll have the steel pipes. Well, we can make steel pipes. If I can get the milestone for the advanced steel production done, just let me take some of these. Then we can upgrade that to a Mark II. See, I can make them myself. How many do we need? 100. I can make them. 100 frames, wow. And then we can get the rest of the... Oh, I'm gonna need the plates. I'm gonna need to double the run. I'm not gonna have advanced steel production. Does that get me... I don't think that gives me Mark III belts. So although I can upgrade the miner, I think I would still have to split it off again and run 2 lines down here, so I would need a lot more reinforced iron plates. And then I don't think, if I look at architecture stuff, I don't think I have... Oh, I do have stackable conveyors. I did get those. So I could bring that down. I'm really unhappy with the way this is coming out because I had this grand plan in my mind and I undershot the footprint yet again. Even when I pushed things forward, I thought, oh yeah, this will work. No, it's still not working the way I wanted to. this would be the time for me to move everything around too. Because from these foundries, I was going to take it into 5 constructors, which 60 of those was going to go. Just see if I can give you an idea what I was talking about. So, right, we would take and we would make steel pipes out of 1, which you can see needs 30, and we're producing 45. So I would merge 2 of those to get 90, and then I would split these pipes off into 2 constructors to give me, to take up 60 but making 40 pipes at a time. I don't have any extra pipes, do I? I would be sending 15 of those to an assembler. And that would make me stators. And then I'd be sending 20 of those to another assembler to make obelisks, which gives me 5 going into a storage unit at a time. I have no extra steel ingots anywhere right now. I feel like I'm going to need steel ingots for things. So I'm going to need steel beams as well. And that's 20, 60. So again, 60, I could do 3 of these guys. If I could clock one down 50%, then it gives me the 30 that I need. Or 45 now. This is moving really well, though. And it's filling up quickly. So I think I'm going to... I feel like I should just knock this out, so I can get all of these going. How many steel pipes do I need? 100. Well, the 100 will go pretty quick at this rate. I'm just going to turn all this steel into pipes. Because I'll go make some obelisks real quick. I know there's a Mercer sphere or a Summer Sleuth or something that's behind a rock around here somewhere that I need to blow up. I'm going to want to blow up some rocks where I want to rebuild the base of the main factory. Where did I get this copper? Or this coal? Let me just throw that in there. And if I take this black powder, and I can go ahead and make the obelisks. Where are they? No, I can't. Not here. I need to go back for everything else anyway. Well, we have at least steel ingots going. At least half of them. And maybe I do just need one big fancy looking building. That I can put everything into. Just feel like I can do better than that. And I think, at least out here, I need to start making my buildings and stuff a little bit higher so I can get above all the rocks and everything. Which isn't a problem, I can do that. Keep everything at one flat level playing field. I need rods. The reinforced plates. How are we looking there? 92. Alright, we'll throw that in there. Throw that in there. Throw those in there. I can make 60 frames. Oh. Just real quick, what does this get me? This is going to get me the miner. But what I'm not going to have is the Mark III belts. Oh. That's a lot. We're going to have the beams, and I'll be able to make that. That's a lot. Okay. Mark III belts are going to be 240, I think. thought it would be cool to have the landscape with all these different factories spread across them. But thinking about that more, running between them could be a hassle. But if I made that centralized base, factory base, I could have that be the centralized storage for where I go to pick up the things I need to pick up. At least until I can get the virtual storage environment, can't even think of the name of it. I know it's in the game. Dimensional storage. And the first thing I'm going to want to do too is go upgrade the power plants, because through this modeling I'm going to be way over the power that I can currently make. So we'll throw those in there and those in there. We're going to go ahead and I can't make them. I must need to research that still. What is that under? Not there. Not there. Not there. Oh, I really need to find silica. I have an idea where I can get that. Well, I need quartz. Do I have 20 quartz? I don't think I do. I have 7. That's what I need.
Detonator and Basic Nobelisk unlocked. Most obstacles can be cleared with the Basic Nobelisk. It is most effective against organic material and is able to destroy small boulders and porous rock. Deployed Nobelisks will stick to the first solid surface they touch and queue on the universal detonator. If you do not recall the order in which you deployed the Nobelisks, remember Fixit does not take responsibility for any harm caused due to human error, even if those errors are genetic.
Good times. It's okay. I need those. At least that's what I'm telling myself, so I sleep better at night. I don't know what I'm doing. I think it was rods, right? I'm low on rods. Those two, perhaps. Not enough. Reinforced plates. I really need to make something that's just going to crank out a bunch of reinforced plates. Like a lot of them. I need 17 more. Let's just make a bunch of reinforced plates. So 17, right? And I need 3 for the 17, so another 21, 30, 51 plates. The other thing I'm going to want to do, which I'm going to need a lot of plates for, is increase our coal factory. So I want to get Mark II miners on all 4 nodes. I'm going to need to blow up the boulder on one, maybe a couple boulders. Get the miners, I'll need belts. And then I can make 4 rows of coal factories at 600 apiece for 2,400. That should be pretty sustaining for a while. But I think I'm going to need a lot of these reinforced plates to do that. So we're going to need 17 of these. And then we can see what it takes to make the Mark II miner. Okay, one more set. And done. Alright, let's put these in there. Send it off, listen data.
Milestone reached. The Miner Mark II allows extraction of resources from nature to fix it at twice the speed of the Mark I model. Miners can be directly upgraded to Mark II without removing the Mark I model, just like conveyor belts and other upgradable infrastructure. Unfortunately, setting up the production of advanced steel parts and project part number 3, automated wiring, will not be as easy. Every moment you delay reduces the chances of saving humanity. I will not show you the predictions, it would only demotivate you.
That's very nice of her. For the kittens and puppies. See, we need 400 reinforced plates for this. I feel like I probably already have the 200 steel plates. Or that's not, no. That's steel beams. Okay, we have a lot of work we gotta do. Let's see, what is this miner? Boy. So pipes, frames, encased beams. What does that take? Encased industrial beams, concrete, and steel beams. So let's see if I make that a Mark II with 1. Nothing changes there. I have some work to figure out on this. more than I thought. I thought I was prepared, but I'm going to have to do a lot of redesign and relayout. I'm going to tear all of this out, reset it up to do what I needed to do. Hopefully be getting more beams, and let's go ahead and grab some plates. Gonna go grab some concrete. See if we have any tickets. We probably do. Yeah, let's grab those. I want to be able to paint things. Right, customization. Concrete foundations. So I want these. I don't need this stuff right now. At some point I'm probably going to want these or those. But I don't need them immediately. And a lot of that's unavailable. We'll get numbers and lights and patterns and stuff like that. Concrete walls. What are my other wall choices? Windowed. Doors, tilted roofs. Oh, some good stuff in here. Always could use a coffee cup. And these are handy. Inverted ramp. That gives me some of the more of the look that I want to do. Well, I only have... I mean, if I look at this, I'm spending 3 tickets. I only got 3 tickets left. So if I come over here, I can at least get these. Double ramp, I don't need that. 2, 4, and 8. Okay, we're gonna buy these. Now, I want to make this space elevator Nice solid concrete floor. Foundations. And how do I toggle the look? Nope. So we'd want a zoom. Is it X? Materials, concrete. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay. Take you all the way across. Huh. Okay. Nice concrete base. This is what I wanted to start doing, right? Let's start building this out. Let's make this the base it should be. Huh. Let's go X, concrete color. Ooh. What's going on here? Why do those look different? I don't know why those look different. Is this a fallen area? No. Just a secret storage space. Did these fix? No, they didn't. What is going on with these? So interesting. I think there was 2 of them there. So I have a nice big concrete base. That looks solid on one side. Uh-oh. I thought that was gonna hurt. Now, if I wanted to build a storage room, I kind of like the idea of having it centralized here. Right? We'll make this the central. This is where we're going to have our space elevator. This is where we're going to put our base storage. Now, where will we have it? I know I need to think bigger, so these look too small. I'm thinking this isn't. I think the base should be all around this. So we're going to go out. And that's all going to get raised up. So that'll all get raised. This will all get raised. We're going to have some storage units here that are just going to feed those instead of me feeding them directly. That'll get us through the beginning anyway. I'm sure I can make 1,000 versatile frames somewhere and 100 automated wire. If I take this out here, see, I've got stuff over there. I can start making things up and shipping it up here. Make things over there, ship it up here. Okay. I got an idea what I'm gonna do. Why are you so tiny? That was weird. Is this even high enough? This is even high enough. I need to do it over here. So let's get rid of this one, and this one, and this one. That's where it lines up. I'm going to need a ramp up into this area. And I'm running out of concrete. Oh, I need concrete just for the coloring. Right. That's okay. We're going to end up with a lot of concrete. We're going to use our catwalks and stuff, I think, to be able to make little up and down things. This is where the blueprint system would be nice to have. Okay, we're okay. We need to figure out how we're going to get up. We're going up 5. I don't want to have my ramps out this far. I want this space here, so I think we're going to have to lose this. And we're possibly going to have to lose this. If I line it up on this side. I can do a 4x ramp here and a 1x ramp here. Gets me up to my large platform. All right, we just need to paint everything. Beyond what I want to be. I could do this. Right, we can make this our base operations. I gotta go find that quartz. Because this is getting very dangerous to me. Let's see. Actually, I could probably take that up from here, huh? I could do the 4. Put a couple 1s underneath it. I'll just paint it. Right. You know what? I can do that over here. It's at the end. Yeah, I got this. I knew it. I just knew it. Wasn't going to be able to get it done in time. Now you have to fight me. Get out of here. Get off my base. Can I change the colors of this guy? Ooh, I can. What colors do we want? Well, that's kind of cool looking. I think we're going to make the space elevator. Space elevator look crooked? Maybe. Goodbye, fruitberry thing. Okay. Now, the other thing I wanted to be able to do, architecture. We wanted to be able to make catwalk stairs that went up, right? Right, so we want that there. And then this. And another L here. Yeah, so this will be my quick way up. And this is how I want to do my entrances around here. Do I get anything for you? No? You are not my other type of... That's too bad. So I can climb up here the same way. We can put a platform here on the corner. Like this. With some stairs down. And then a solid one out. And another L. Some more stairs down. Alright, another L. Another one of these. And then more stairs down. Look at that. I'm up. I like it. Okay, and it is about time for me to head off to bed, I think. So I'm going to think about what to do here tonight. How I want to change this. What kind of factories I'm going to make for these. How I'm going to get these things up here, because I could run them along the side. And then up and in. I kind of like having this nice little walkway out here. I also want some power towers. Or some tower power. The towers with power. Because then I could zip line in here. But like we can do our storage units out here. I've got a big space for this. I could make like a false way for everything to come in here. Go out the side. Maybe that's what I'll do. I can replace these with like one deep ones. And then I can put this floor conveyor in here. And then this is where we would have the storage units. So I'd walk up this way. I have a nice little walkway. I'll put a little bridge there, a little outside area. I could walk in here, and then I could start to have my storage units here. Bring everything in from the side, either side. Or even above, but no, I'm thinking just right along here. We'll belt it in and then loop it down. Because it's a pretty big, like, I got a lot of room here. I got a lot going on. And if I clear this space up as well, I could have it zigzagging all over the place. Yeah. I think that's what I want to do. Okay, so I have some ideas. I know I'm going to work on. I'm going to build out all the storage down the sides. This is going to be the start of our storage area. We can put up some walls. I like having a one-way walkway here. Actually, what side does that put it on? Can I put it on this side? Goes right down the middle. And then I could do little walls down here. They hang over. But that's where when we get the architecture, we can replace that with other pieces. Like I can always put beams in here to give off a certain look. And then can I... Oh, because it's off. Yeah. Okay, big thing, you're gonna have to leave. Alright. Is this a thin one? Okay. That's my wall area. Give myself a little bit of a walkway down one side. This will be like a hatch entranceway, I guess. And probably not directly up against the wall. So this will be the corner. I want to be able to walk down here, which I'll be able to. And I want to be able to get over the sides. So I think that's maybe there. Can a lift go in there? Do I need to belt it? Or is that already set? I feel like it's already set. And then if we just do... straight, curve, default. If I just do like that, or do I have to bring it out one? I might have to bring it out one. I'll see the, I don't like that, how that sticks out though. But that would just make an item stick out the front. So I would know what was in there. At least until I can get signs. And these are all going to end up being double storage, which I can't even do yet. Can't paint the walls. Probably because I have to buy those. Okay. This is what I'm going to do for now. This is going to be our storage area. This is going to be where our main hub of everything comes in at. This is where we're going to come for supplies. This is the height that we're going to send things out on. So we're going to make roads in all sorts of directions. Yeah. This is going to be it. Come in. I want you off this platform. And I don't want you up there. I've never seen you stand up before, though. Oh, you're off the platform. Keep on going. There we go. Get you away from everything. Okay, we have concrete. Never enough concrete. Now I'm feeling like we can get some factories built and things set up certain ways. Definitely want more space around things. I've got a lot of iron plates. Wow, I have a lot of iron plates. Okay, I'm going to craft out a bunch of iron plates. I'm sure you guys don't want to see this. So I'm going to end the stream here because it is just a little after midnight and I'm going to be going to bed here in just a couple minutes. So have a good night, everyone, and we'll see you